Hi guys, so I am going to get on here today and film a tea review slash first impressions video. This is the Bigelow spiced chai. I have never had the spiced chai before, so I'm really hoping it's not going to be like too spiced, because some of the spiced teas are like way too spiced for me. So going by the smell, it does smell like just regular chai tea. So I'm wondering if it will taste just like normal chai, or if it will have like more of a stronger chai flavor. And I actually did let this cool off for once instead of just drinking it right away. And I feel like it kind of has like a reddish color to it, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of got like a reddish brown color to it, so that's pretty. Oh, that's really good. So you definitely do taste chai, obviously, because it is a chai tea. But it's more spiced than a regular chai tea would be. Definitely. There's a lot more spice in it. That being said, it's not overly spiced. So it is really, really, really good. And for anyone wondering, this is a black tea, so it does have caffeine in it. Okay, apparently I didn't let it cool enough because I just burnt my mouth. Yeah, I just burnt my mouth. She didn't respond. I'm betrayed. But this definitely is like a fall or winter type of drink for me. You can still get this, by the way. I just recently bought this a few days ago. But will you get out of here with your rice sock? Don't. Warm my hot pockets up, slave.
No.
What? So much rude in such a little body. Anyway, back to the tea. This reminds me so much of like fall, specifically just fall. Any spiced or chai tea specifically reminds me of fall or winter. And it's really, really cold outside today. So this is the perfect time to have this tea. It's really good. And I did put my normal 3 sugar cubes in it, and I steeped the tea for 4 minutes like it did say on the back of the package. Of course, you can steep it for more time, or you can steep it for less time. But, I have heard that if you steep the tea for too long, it can burn the tea leaves, which I've never had that issue, but I know people who have had that issue before, so I would just be careful if you do want to steep it for longer than 4 minutes, because you don't want to burn the tea leaves because that would not be good. But you can steep it for more or less. You can add more sugar, less sugar, no sugar at all. I just really do like to have sugar in my black teas, because I feel like if I don't put sugar in the black teas, they are a little bit on the bitter side, which I have said before that depending on my mood, I do like my tea to be a little bit bitter, but that's like with sugar. Without sugar, I just feel like for me it's a bit too bitter with the tea, which is funny because I do drink black coffee most of the time. If I do drink coffee, I'll drink it black, or if I get it from Starbucks, I'll usually get some kind of like a specialty drink. But if I'm just drinking coffee, I'll drink it black. But with my tea, I would rather it not be like a bitter tea. I'd rather it be like kind of a sweeter flavor. Yeah, if you're looking for like a really nice fall feeling drink in the winter or in the summer and spring months, then I highly, highly recommend the spiced chai by Bigelow, because this does remind me a lot of fall. And this is just fantastic tea. I love it so much. I was afraid I wouldn't like this tea, because I feel like with spiced teas, for me anyway, with spiced teas, it's like a 50-50 chance. I'm either going to love it or I'm going to hate it so much that I can't drink it and end up giving it to a friend, which I actually have done that before with a tea. It was the oh, what was it? I know it was a Celestial Seasonings tea, which is completely unusual because I love all of their teas. Like, their teas are amazing. But with this one, I believe it was cinnamon apple spice. And it was just, whew, it was entirely too spiced for me. I could not drink it. I tried, you know, adding sugar and stuff to it, but it was too spiced. So I was worried this one would be too spiced like that one was, but it was not, luckily, and it is amazing. I love it. I like chai teas anyway, and this, I have to say, is easily one of my favorite chais out there. This is amazing tea. I love it. It is really good. So that is all I have today for the tea review first impressions. I might film another tea video later on tonight. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might, though, if I have another cup of tea, which I probably will have another cup of tea before the day is said and done. But whether or not I will film a review for it, we'll just have to see. It's just going to depend on what tea I have and if I've done a review on it and, you know, if I feel like making another YouTube video, stuff like that. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments below, and bye guys.